Yeah?
Hey, it's me, Llewyn.
Yeah?
Can I come up?
No.
One of the things the Coen brothers said about this was that they found failure more interesting. What was it like playing a character that does turn out that way and sort of is a very complex sort of person?
Freeing, to be honest. You know, it's not usual that you are finding ways of being less sympathetic, or at least not caring about that part, not asking for it, not trying to charm anybody or ingratiate yourself, but someone who's just living in those circumstances regardless of any of that other stuff. That was a real challenge and something that I had never done before.
Let's talk a little about the music on the film. I gather that it's all performed live.
Yeah.
And that T-Bone Burnett was on the set with a stopwatch.
Yeah.
Was that sort of pretty nerve-wracking to have him and the Coens and Justin Timberlake? I mean, you knew how to play as well.
Yeah, and what we had done is a month before we started shooting, we went to one of the last fully analog studios in New York City called Avatar Studios, and T-Bone set the couches up and dimmed the lights and burned Palo Santo, and everybody, all these musicians would come in, Marcus Mumford and Justin Timberlake and the Punch Brothers, and we would just work on the music and figure out the songs, and Joel and Ethan would wander around and listen. And that's where we figured out what the music was going to be. So by the time we got to set, we knew what it was going to be.
You're like a well-rehearsed band by that point.
Basically, yeah. And so yeah, knowing that T-Bone was there, knowing that they had in case I totally started flailing, they had playback if I needed to lip sync to it. So I felt like I was safe. And what ended up happening was we didn't need any of that stuff. It's all live performance. It's a concert movie.
I mean, you're in good hands.
Yeah, exactly.
So you nailed it. Now I hear that there were about 4 cats playing Ulysses, and that one of them, named Gerald, was the least favorite of yours.
He was just. I was probably the least favorite of his, to be honest. Too. You know, he was forced to be attached to this human, and this human had to run into the subway, and when he wanted to leave, I wouldn't let him because the cameras didn't want me to let him, and so he'd freak out and
So it wasn't that he was trying to upstage you at all?
I don't think so. I think he wasn't really interested in the movie business.
Right.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Coen Brothers film?
It would probably have...
Not this one, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, then no. No, I'm just kidding. It would have to probably be the first one I saw, which was Raising Arizona, which I saw when I was 10.
Cool.
And it just blew my mind how surreal and strange and sad and hilarious it was.
Yeah, it must be great to just finally get to work with them as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And was your outfit like a version of the fantasy version of themselves, by any chance?
Oh, them.
The hair and everything.
and the fingerless gloves. Joel always wears those
yes,
as well.
Totally. I was wondering that.
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
Explain the cat.
What's its name?
I don't know. He snuck out
Do you
the
think
door.
you're staying here tonight?
Leaving. Oh. I was hoping to. So, I can't stay here tonight?